You have been told a simple story. If you want a better life, just think positive thoughts. If you want abundance, repeat affirmations about wealth. If you want love, just wish for it with all your might. Many of you have tried this. You have stood in front of the mirror, chanting phrases you hoped would rewrite your reality. You have filled journals with declarations of a future that feels distant and unreal. Yet you look around and your life remains largely the same. The same problems persist. The same limitations feel just as solid as they did yesterday. The truth is, positive thinking alone is like shouting instructions at a garden, hoping flowers will grow without ever planting a single seed. It's an incomplete formula. The mind is a powerful tool, but it is only one part of the equation of creation. Your conscious thoughts are merely the tip of the iceberg. Beneath the surface lies a vast, powerful subconscious program. Your body, which has been conditioned into a specific emotional state over years. You can tell yourself you are worthy of success all day long, but if your body is living in a state of unworthiness, fear, or lack, which signal do you think is more powerful? It is the feeling, the deep-seated belief memorized by every cell, that truly communicates with the universe. Wishing is a function of the conscious mind, but creation is the work of the entire self, unified in thought and feeling. The journey to your dream life begins when you stop just thinking and start being. Imagine your body is a finely tuned instrument, and your emotions are the music it plays. Joy, gratitude, anger, fear. Every feeling you experience creates a distinct chemical signature. These chemicals produce a specific energetic frequency, or vibration. This vibration is not just an internal experience. It is a signal that you broadcast out into the quantum field 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It is the language that reality understands. When you are feeling grateful, you are broadcasting a signal of abundance and wholeness. When you are feeling impatient, when you are feeling frustrated, you are broadcasting a signal of lack and separation from what you desire. The universe does not respond to the words you say. It responds to the energy you embody. Think of it like placing an order in a cosmic restaurant. Your thoughts are the words you write on the order slip. Maybe I'll have a joyful, abundant life. But your feelings are the actual order you hand to the waiter. If you are feeling stressed, anxious, unworthy as you write your order, you are essentially handing the waiter a slip that says, "I want joy," while your entire being screams, "But I expect more stress and lack." The universe, as the perfect waiter, doesn't judge your order. It simply delivers what your energy has requested. It brings you more circumstances that will match the feeling of stress and lack, because that is the dominant signal it received from you. You cannot fake it. You cannot trick the quantum field. The universe listens to our energy, our vibration, our state of being. What is this quantum field we speak of? Imagine an infinite, invisible field of energy and information that connects everything in the universe. It is not empty space. Rather, it is a vibrant ocean of pure potential. Everything that has ever existed, that currently exists, that could ever exist is present as a wave of possibility within this field. Your new job, your ideal relationship, your healed body, your abundant life. All of these potentials are already there, waiting for an observer to collapse the wave of probability into the particle of experience. And who is that observer? You are. Your consciousness is the catalyst that turns potential into reality. Think of the quantum field as a vast, dark room filled with an infinite number of unlit candles. Each candle represents a potential reality or experience. Your focused attention, combined with your emotional energy, is like a match. When you place your attention on a specific potential and fuel it with the elevated emotion of what it would feel like to experience it, you light that candle. You bring that possibility out of the darkness of the potential and into the light of the material world. The field itself is neutral. It doesn't prefer one outcome over another. It simply responds to where you place your energy and awareness. This is not philosophy. It is the frontier of physics. Quantum mechanics shows us that at the subatomic level, particles exist in a state of pure potential until they are observed. You realize you are not a victim of circumstance, but a powerful creator swimming in an ocean of infinite possibilities. The quantum field holds a future where you are healthy, wealthy, whole. Your job is to turn your attention away from what is and begin to place it on what could be. The greatest obstacle to manifesting a new reality is the schism between your conscious mind and your subconscious body. Your conscious mind, which represents only about 5% of who you are, can decide it wants a new life. It can set goals, create vision boards, repeat affirmations with sincere intent. It says, yes, I want to be confident, I want to be successful. However, the other 95%, your subconscious body mind, has been programmed by years of experience. It has memorized the emotional signatures of self-doubt, fear of failure, the familiar comfort of playing small. So while your mind says yes, your body, steeped in the chemistry of the past, screams a resounding no. This creates a powerful state of incoherence. You are sending out a mixed, chaotic signal to the quantum field. It's like trying to drive a car with one foot on the accelerator and the other foot slammed on the brake. You burn a lot of energy, create a lot of noise and smoke, but you ultimately go nowhere. You want to move forward, but your body's survival programming is anchored to the familiar past. The unknown is a scary place for the body. It equates the unknown with danger. Therefore, it will do everything in its power to pull you back to the familiar territory of your old self, even if that self is unhappy and unfulfilled. This internal conflict is the source of self-sabotage. Have you ever been on the verge of a breakthrough, only to do something that undermines your progress? It's not that you are weak, it's that your body is addicted to the emotions of your past self. To overcome this, you must become a conscious mediator between your mind and body. When your mind and body are finally aligned, you are coherent. In our culture, we're taught that to achieve anything, we have to work hard, strive, and just force things to happen. And honestly, we tend to apply this same logic to manifestation. We think if we just want it badly enough, if we obsess over it, control every variable and try to force the outcome, it will surely come to pass. But here's the thing, this approach is fundamentally flawed when dealing with the quantum field. Forcing, controlling, and obsessing are all emotions born from a state of lack. They signal to the universe that you do not have what you want. This energy of desperation, neediness, and impatience actually creates resistance. It's really the energetic equivalent of pushing your dream away with both hands. Think about what it feels like when you're trying too hard. Your body is tense, your mind is racing. You're filled with anxiety about when and how it will happen. This is the chemistry of stress, driven by survival hormones like cortisol. Imagine trying to catch a butterfly. If you chase it frantically, swinging a net with wild abandon, the butterfly will dart away in fear. But if you sit still in a garden, calm and peaceful, embodying the energy of a flower, the butterfly is way more likely to land on you of its own accord. Your dreams are like that butterfly. Chasing them with desperate energy only makes them elude you. When you try to control the outcome, you're implicitly telling the universe that you don't trust it. You're operating from your limited ego, which honestly just cannot see the infinite ways your desire could manifest. This is the great paradox. The moment you stop trying so hard and surrender the outcome, you open the door for it to arrive. You still take inspired action, but you release the attachment to how it must look and when it must arrive. You trade your frustration for faith, your control for trust, and your forcing for allowing. Surrender is honestly one of the most misunderstood concepts in personal growth. It doesn't mean giving up or admitting defeat. True surrender is actually an act of profound power and trust. It's the conscious decision to let go of how you think your dream should unfold and to trust in a greater intelligence to handle the details. It's really about getting out of your own way. You've done the work, you've created a clear intention, the thought, you've combined it with an elevated emotion, the feeling, you've broadcast your signal. Now, your job is to surrender the outcome to the quantum field, knowing that it's already received your order and is orchestrating its delivery. You choose the seed, your intention. You prepare the soil, you plant it. You water it, you make sure it gets sunlight. But then, you don't dig it up every single day to check if it's growing. You don't try to force the sprout out of the seed coat. You trust the process of nature. You surrender to the intelligence that knows exactly how to turn that tiny seed into a magnificent plant. Forcing the process would only destroy it. Likewise, once you have broadcast your energetic signature, you really have to trust the universal laws that govern creation to bring it to fruition. This act of surrender is actually what shifts you from a particle to a wave, from matter to energy. When you're trying to control, you're a localized point in space and time, operating from the limited ego. But when you surrender, you dissolve into the infinite field of potential. You merge your consciousness with the consciousness of everything. And honestly, this is when synchronicities begin to happen. You meet the right person at just the right time. You overhear a conversation that gives you the perfect idea. An unexpected opportunity lands in your lap. These aren't just coincidences. They're the quantum field rearranging itself to match your new state of being. The key to surrender is to shorten the refractory period. When you catch yourself worrying about the outcome, you must consciously bring yourself back to a state of trust and gratitude. Remind yourself, I've placed my order. It's on its way. Surrender is the ultimate expression of faith. You're letting go of the limited you just to make room for the unlimited you to emerge. Aligning your energy with your future isn't some complex, mystical process. It's a practical skill you can learn and practice every day. The goal: feel the emotions of your desired future until they become your new normal. Consciously choose to generate elevated emotions, no matter what's around you. One powerful way: daily meditation, where you create your future reality in your mind. This isn't daydreaming, it's rehearsal for the future. Find a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Signal to your body it's safe to relax. Bring your awareness into your heart. Cultivate the feeling of gratitude. Don't think, just generate the feeling. Feel your heart open and swell with appreciation. Bring to mind your specific intention. What does your future look like? Who are you in that future? How do you feel? Freedom, joy, wholeness, love. Practice heart coherence throughout your day. When stress rises, pause. Put your hand on your heart and slow your breathing. Bring attention to this center. Recall a memory that makes you feel love, joy, or gratitude. Playing with a pet, a moment with a loved one, a beautiful sunset. Linger in that feeling for a few minutes. This can change heart rate variability, calm your nervous system, and shift your energetic state. The key is consistency. You can't just do this once. You're breaking a lifelong habit. This requires daily, persistent effort. Think of it as emotional and energetic hygiene, like brushing your teeth. Spend 15-20 minutes every morning rehearsing who you want to become. Use small moments through the day to return to heart-centered coherence. The more you practice feeling like your future self, the less time you spend being your past self. Over time, this new state becomes your default, and your reality begins to reflect who you are now. The journey we've explored isn't just about getting things or achieving goals. It's about a fundamental evolution of the self. It's about breaking the habit of being your old, limited self and stepping into the unlimited potential that's always been within you. You've learned that your thoughts alone aren't enough. It's the marriage of a clear intention with an elevated emotion that really begins the creative process. You understand that you're not a victim of your circumstances, but a powerful participant in an infinite quantum field, a sea of possibility that responds to your state of being. Your personality creates your personal reality, and by changing your personality, you can actually change your reality. The biggest hurdles you face are the comfortable, familiar emotions of the past and the habit of trying to force outcomes from a place of lack. The solution is to get beyond yourself. Through daily practice, you can recondition your body to the emotions of your future. By surrendering the how and when, you allow a greater mind to orchestrate events in ways you could never have predicted. You move from a state of chasing to a state of attracting, becoming a magnet for the very experiences you once desperately sought. This is the path from victim to creator, from living by cause and effect to causing an effect. So don't just read these words and feel inspired for a moment. Decide to apply them. Choose one aspect of your future you wish to create. Who would you be in that new reality? How would you think? How would you act? And most importantly, feel. Dedicate time each day to step out of your current life and step into the feelings of that future you. Rehearse it in your mind until it feels more familiar than your past. When you feel the pull of old habits and doubts, gently bring yourself back to the energy of your future. This is the work. This is the path to real, lasting change. Your new life isn't something you need to find or earn. It's something you must become. If this video gave you value, make sure to like and subscribe to Divine Vault. Comment below the reality you're ready to step into and share this video with someone who's ready to manifest too.